See? Look at that.
The flickery vibe fits the vibe.
Yeah,
of the
exactly.
podcast.
I'm going to do it at 15. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Uncut Takes podcast. This is episode 17. Mm-hmm. Moving along, trucking on.
Yeah, 17. That's about 15 more than I thought we would do.
Last night, we all got severely wasted while playing Halo, finishing Halo 1, and starting Halo 2 on the original Xbox from 2001.
And one of us and the others.
Yeah, and Goodwill sold me a fucking lemon of a console because 3 missions in, the Xbox shut off and won't turn back on.
The thing straight up had a stroke, and every time we tried to power it on, it would the fan would start whirring up. It sounded like a guy gasping for life.
Yeah, it would go and then just shut off again.
Yeah. It sounded like when you hit somebody with the paddles
The
on Grey's Anatomy. Clear, bzzz, and you see the guy's body jump. It was like that. That's what the fucking thing. We'd hit the power button. Clear. Bzzz.
Yeah, and before that died, it also would shut off whenever you click the eject disc button.
Well, it wouldn't, not that it would shut off, is that every time I hit the eject disc button, it would restart the console. So it'd turn off and then automatically turn back on.
Reboot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is nice, is if you were wondering how I ended up getting the disk drive open, is something I forgot about the original Xbox, which is a genius idea if you're going to make a shitty console, is something that they added in is next to the disk drive, like right below it, is a tiny hole that is made so that if the disk drive gets stuck, if you push the disk drive button and when it makes the sound as it's going to open, if you put a paper clip in there and just push, it'll open the disk drive.
Yeah, they should all be like that. Every single disk drive in the world.
Yeah.
Disk drives, rest in pieces. Disk drives.
Yeah, honestly though,
They're not going to be around much longer.
that's okay. No, I was gonna say it's okay with me. It's not.
You're
it's
a big
not okay
physical
with me.
media
Nah, floppy
engineer.
disk is coming back.
Fuck that.
Bringing the floppy.
Yeah.
back.
The floppy dick. Bringing back the floppy dick.
The thing none of us have ever used.
Yeah.
Except that there was a Jimmy Neutron game I had that only worked on Windows 2000 in my parents' old computer. And it was on 7 floppy disks.
Jesus Christ.
You had to put one in, wait for it to load, take it out, put the next one in, wait for it to load, take it out. And that's every time I went to play it.
I think I had an I Spy game that was on
I don't remember.
that was on a really, really old, but Jesus Christ. If any of us sound a little off today, it's like I said, we were all severely wasted last night. Some of us more than others. First on the docket, yeah. Nick, how was last night? How was your night?
I don't.
How did it start?
How did it start? Let's see. I came here.
It all started when I was born.
It all started when we were at the liquor store and Wayne said, "Oh, let's get the rum and coke again. That'd be epic."
The unquenchable thirst.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we came here, started playing, had one rum. I actually didn't mix a single. Oh no, I did. But the first one, it was good. It's pretty strong. But I don't know what it is. The way Kraken rum tastes, I just kind of like it a lot.
Smooth.
Yeah,
It's
I
good.
love
Yeah,
it.
it's really good.
It's good rum. So then I made a second drink. I think I only had 2 drinks. I think I had the one you made me.
Yeah.
And then I had the second one, which fucking killed me because it was like 80% rum. And the bottle's gone.
Yeah, the bottle's 100%
Yeah,
gone.
but I shouldn't have told you how I made your drink. You were like, I need another one. It's got to be half and half. I need another. I'm not even drunk. And I'm like, the one I made you was like nearly half and half. It was like 45% to 55%. Like it was like nearly half and half. And you went, well, I guess I'm going to do 3/4. And then you did. you
took
fucking
one
did
sip
it.
and went, oh, it's strong.
It was a really rough one.
Poured out my death into a solo cup and
It really is like the only rum that I can think of that just doesn't have a burn.
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
good. It's really
It's
good.
really you drink it like forever, and I remember I tried a little bit one time. Like, damn, that shit's fucking.
Who,
good.
me?
Yeah,
I used to
be
drink
number
it
one
all the fucking time. Yeah.
Yeah, but
And then
after,
the pool incident.
The pool incident.
So, I remember playing Halo. And then I went upstairs for something and came back down. That's why when you guys said the console. And then just when we came back here, then we were messing around my car outside because I did not drive. But we had issues getting the e-brake off, and that wasn't. So remember when I told you?
Yeah, you got down the
where you
block and
click it
decided,
again?
nah, I can't do this.
I was so drunk I forgot how the e-brake works. You don't click on it again. There's a release.
Okay.
So that's how I got it to work.
Okay, yeah. You were like, it's just like the Impala. So I just tap it. I'm like, nothing's happening.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, just like
The worst part is
hit it hard, and I'm like, okay. I hit it hard, and he was like, hit it as hard as you can. Okay. Like I had to shift in the seat.
I was saying, like, I was looking out the.
and then I tried that.
I was looking out my front door window, and I'm like looking at you guys in the car with both your flashlights on your phones, and I'm like, what the fuck? Wayne drop his contact or something? Looking for it on the floor.
No.
Yeah, so I just forgot how that worked. And then I got in the seat and I was looking around. I'm like, oh yeah, you just have to pull this lever. And then it just does it. That's it.
So
Yeah.
Nick crawled up the stairs last night to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, Nick crawled up the stairs.
And went to the bathroom, came out, had a conversation with my father, and then came out. And then came back downstairs. Slowly.
But yeah, so I don't remember going home. I don't remember going to bed.
Do you remember the bathroom?
Do you remember getting into your house? You ever getting into your front door?
No.
I walked you to the front door. I held your arm like you were an old lady or a blind person or something.
Yeah.
I walked you to your front door, opened the storm door for you, and you had your keys. I let you get the key open. You put in like the wrong key. It didn't work, and you pulled the keys up really close to your face, like you were an old person.
Looking at it.
You went, oh, that's the wrong key, and you fumbled with the keys for a little while, and then you got the right key. You went, you made me double check. You put it in my face, and you went, this is silver, right? I said, yeah, I guess. Okay, silver. That's the house key. And you put it in. You put it in the right way, and you went, this isn't fucking working. I put it in backwards. You just can't put keys in backwards like that. You flip it around to put it in backwards, and it wouldn't go. I said, I think you had it the first time. You put it in the right way again, and you went, it's not working. The key's broken. And then you just took your hand off it. You just left the key in the lanyard you're dangling in the door handle. I said, here, let me try. I just opened it on the first try, pushed the door open, and just kind of pushed you in the door. I'm like, okay, you're good, right?
Yeah.
You don't need to get walked upstairs or anything. You were like, nah, I'm good.
Well, so funny part
Did
is
you walk home or drive his car to your house?
No, I walked home.
Okay.
But and then I woke up today at like noon almost, nearly noon, and my mom was like, "Are you still drunk?" I was like, How'd you know I was drunk when I came home? And she said,
You guys don't have a ring, right?
No.
I
Okay.
wish.
No. And I was like, how did you know I was drunk when I came home? And she's like, because I woke up when you attempted to go up the stairs. And then when you were in the bathroom, I opened the door and said, please tell me you did not drive home.
Yeah, she saw your car crashed into the fire hydrant out front of your house.
No, so yeah, then that. And then, I woke up. Everything was fine. And then we came here, and I was like, oh, thank God I got my Wawa hoagie. I haven't eaten today. We get here, and they both look at me like, the fuck you mean you ate the hoagie last night? I'm like, I did not fucking eat that. I have no recollection of that. And then I go to pull out the other half of the hoagie, and there's a goddamn Duracell battery in it.
It was from your controller dying.
I don't remember putting that in a hoagie. But
Well, no, Kevin just threw
I
all
know.
the,
Yeah,
all
just all the trash that you
I
guys
know,
left
I know.
around. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So
no.
you don't remember the bathroom?
What do you mean about the bathroom?
Okay. So I get a text from after you went to the bathroom and came back down. Like me and Wayne were down here trying to perform CPR on the Xbox, and we heard you talking upstairs. And Wayne said, "What takes longer, Nick talking to your dad, or Nick talking to your dad wasted?"
Yeah,
You come back
honestly.
downstairs, and then I get a text from my dad, and it just says, "Hey, can you come back up here? I need to talk to you for a minute." So I go back upstairs. He said, "No problem or anything. Just want to talk." So I go upstairs, and he goes, "Nick is fucked."
Yeah, when I was up there, he said, "You're not driving." I said, "Yeah, no, I know."
And I said, "Yeah, I know." And he goes, "No, Nick is fucked up." And I said, "Yeah, I understand that. We're playing Halo and drinking." And he goes, "Yeah, he can't drive."
Yeah,
And I said, "Yeah, he understands that. We all do."
"Yeah."
And he goes, "Okay." He went to the bathroom. I said, "I know that." And he said, "Well, there was a commotion in the bathroom."
This is all news to me.
And I said, "Well, what do you mean?" And he said, "Well, I went in there after him, and the picture that hangs on the wall behind the toilet, the nail was or the screw was ripped out of the wall, and the picture was
so
just
bad.
resting on the back of the
I
toilet.
feel so bad. I don't even know that. I don't even know that happened.
And he just goes, "Bless that boy."
Anyways,
And
this
then
is
I
our
come,
intervention.
I come back down,
Oh, that's so
and I tell you
embarrassing.
guys, and you go, as you're drinking, you go, you know what the best part about this story is? It's all true.
Oh my god, dude, that's got to be like a top 3 most fucked
Oh,
up
yeah.
times I've ever
Yeah,
been.
dude, I might be so bold as to say
It
top
might be the
one.
most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be
It's
the
the
worst
one.
I've
It's
ever
the
been.
number one.
Oh, all it took was that bottle, and I think one course banquet. Holy shit! I guess I didn't really eat mine. We had Mission Barbecue earlier.
Yeah, we did have Mission Barbecue.
Dude, I'm embarrassed. This is a formal apology to the.
Nah.
Oh, I can't say that. Okay, there's my. Anyway, can we move on to not me being drunk? Because I don't
I
wanna
like
talk
the
about
drunk
this
stories.
anymore.
Man, dude, I could create a fucking supercut video of every time I've been wasted and walked up to my front door because we have the Ring doorbell.
Yeah.
Of just every time I come home just wasted and what I do trying to get in the door. Like there's times where I'm just standing there and I start to catch myself falling backwards. Then I think, if I lean forward, I won't fall backwards. And then I just lean forward super hard, face first into the front door.
Jesus.
Oh man. So what's next?
Well, I'm looking at my smartphone here on my lap, and I see that somebody marked down smartphone screen time. I was pretty sure we talked about this before.
We
did.
did, but mine wasn't enabled. My tracking for it wasn't enabled. So I thought we would finally share my smartphone screen time.
Mine's gone down drastically.
20 hours a day.
20 hours a day. No, dude.
That's what you're at?
No.
Oh, Jesus.
I was
fucking- he's just joking.
That would be impossible.
No,
I just have
I-
to leave my phone on.
I
all
have
the time.
I know mine's gonna be like. I feel like it's actually not. I feel like I use my phone a lot, like in bed before I go to bed and shit.
So
If you're looking
TV's
at the
for.
number, let's hear it.
Oh, fuck, I had a little belch going on.
Oh, okay.
My
I
daily
forgot about
average
the
is
mute
2
button.
hours and 1 minute, which
It's
is
actually like way less than
What is
most
it?
people.
2 hours and 1 minute
Oh, man.
daily average, which is down 39%. It's only tracking for today.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Just
Above
give me
it,
the total. Wait a minute.
Wayne, next to it, it says, oh, never mind. Yeah, it will say daily average. If you go into screen time,
Yeah.
it says daily average.
Okay. Yeah, but that's your daily average for the week, and it's Sunday.
No, it's just daily average in general.
Okay, if you say so. But anyway, so for the week, I have my top app is Twitter, then Google Chrome, Instagram, YouTube, Messages, Discord. It's all pretty normal stuff.
Yeah.
I can look at last week though. There it is. Last week my average was 5 hours a day.
Wow.
Which was up 18% from the week before that.
The worst part is that's still like just average.
Oh yeah.
Like it seems
And
like a
then-
lot, but it's like most people.
I spent 9 hours on YouTube. That's for the week.
What is that like before bed?
Yeah, dude, I'll put on a podcast and go to sleep. I'll put on like an hour or 2 hour long podcast and go to sleep.
That's fair.
Twitter, Instagram, Chrome, Messages, Spotify. Spotify only coming in at 1 hour. I feel like I listen.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Not too much interesting stuff there. I just thought it'd be worth coming back to, as I just didn't have that turned on. We talked about that
Yeah.
on like the first podcast ever or
Yeah.
some shit.
And then maybe even one more time after that.
Yeah. I don't know.
The stats are here. Now the case is closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put in some of our old recycled ideas
That we haven't gone on.
Yeah, stuff that we spitballed into our idea board, and then they just didn't make it here. And I just now changed them so that they're all in blue.
Wow.
If you don't see that, refresh the page.
Oh, I see it.
Kevin, the other week you wrote, would you rather spend the rest of your life in a country music video or in a rap video?
Yeah.
I feel like the answer is really fucking easy.
Yeah, I agree.
Country music video.
100%.
You just
Yeah.
drive around in a truck with the big piece of wheat hanging out of your mouth.
Well, the thing about
beer and square
country
dance.
music videos and then rap is like all about the fame in the music video, where country is like
The antithesis.
when it comes to
It's
the
like-
songs, it's like you literally live your entire life. It's songs about being a kid, being a teenager, being in your mid life, then 50s, and then late
Yeah.
life, and then you die.
Well, I feel like rap music videos are all just people like waving around money and guns and screaming into the camera and shit.
Killing people,
Yeah, like that. That doesn't sound like a good time to me. That's like my idea of a good of the rest of my life.
Put me in a country music video where somebody's like family member dies and I'm the
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, we're talking about music videos. I'm sure like there's some music video from a country artist about somebody passing away.
Yeah, but we're talking like the
Yes, I want to be dead in the casket.
like the
Nick might still be a little
like-
toasty from last night.
like
No, I mean, I am,
if
but
an
I think
AI
it's-
generated a country music video that was just your generic
If
country
we're talking
music
like
video.
just the most
Like the
baseline,
idea
then
of a country music
then yeah,
video.
the country one.
the idea of one.
I agree.
We're not designing your custom country music video where you get to perish, vibe in a casket for the rest of your life. Yeah, I feel like that's an easy one. Country music video.
Yeah. Glad to see we're all on the same page.
Yeah. Oh man, the other day I complain about this a lot whenever I see it, but I saw kids sitting in a diner on the iPads. What do you think? What do you think is worse?
I think iPads were a cultural regression.
I know, dude. No, but what do you think is worse? The stupid kids running around screaming, ruining your dinner, or just having to see kids that are ruining their lives on the iPads?
I think. Well, I mean, they're both bad.
I'd
Yeah,
rather see
oh,
the kid on the iPad than have to listen to a child scream.
I just wish the parents wouldn't be like, "Oh, kid's being a little fussy. Give him the toy."
Yeah.
And
I think that if you have kids, you just shouldn't be allowed out in public with them. Personally,
That's an uncut take for the day.
like I'm a firm believer of a kid younger than 4 shouldn't be allowed on an airplane. Not
Oh,
allowed.
yeah.
Illegal.
Oh yeah,
illegal.
no,
Punishable by death.
You know what? You know what would be nice though, like a good middle ground maybe. Remember during COVID, this was not enforced, but it was like they said that it was like they had like special hours for immunocompromised people in the stores. Remember that?
No.
Yeah.
That's
There's
probably 'cause
always
no
like
one paid
mornings
attention
and
to it.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
they would
people
be
didn't
like-
wear masks in general.
They would be like, between the hours of 6 to 7 are reserved for old people and immunocompromised
Yeah.
people. Please don't come to the store during this time, so all the people with bad genes can do their shopping without perishing at the hands of COVID. But what? That's what it was. That's just a
funny way to put it.
something like that. Like if they'd be like, come between the hours of what here and here. No kids allowed. Kids aren't allowed in the store, or kids aren't allowed in the restaurant. Like that, I would like.
Yeah.
There would just be like a designated time. All the or maybe like give them a deal at a different time so that they're incentivized to go at that time.
There should be an airline that only people with kids are allowed to use.
God, dude, Suicide Airline, man, fucking. Dude, they'd have
Every
to,
dad on that plane would want to just kill themselves.
yeah, dude, they'd have to be handing out like complimentary fucking
Yeah.
noise canceling headphones and earplugs and shit.
Yeah.
That would be such a certified rough one.
Or just a plane for the kids.
Yeah, this is
Can they
certified-
buy- Pilot
Take
too.
out all the seats.
make it a big playpen.
You make it a big playpen. They fly their kids over. The parents fly in a different plane.
That's a rough one. It's certified Lord of the Flies moment if that plane goes down.
Yeah.
It's just all even the captain. It could be a kid too.
The captain, the pilot,
Yeah, that's what you're the captain of the plane.
captain.
You're the captain.
I know it's just funny.
You're the airplane.
I get it. I get it.
He used the wrong term.
The captain. Speaking of pilots of captains,
Hey, you're captain.
speaking of pilots, have you ever just been like going about your life and you're just like automatically doing shit? You're just on autopilot.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever like?
I'll be
experienced that?
driving and
Dude.
and I'll be driving and just like 50 minutes later, just snap out of it, and I'll just be like, okay, well, I'm driving, and the last 50 minutes I just can't remember what happened.
Yeah, I did that.
It is scary.
I did that the other day when we went to Walmart. We were going to Walmart, and I drove directly past the Walmart because we were talking.
Yeah.
And I just totally forgot what we were doing. I was just like my brain was just autopiloting to the gym. I guess I don't know where I was going. I just drove straight past the left turn I needed to make to get to Walmart, and
Yeah.
just like we're going to Walmart. I just went, oh fuck, and just had to pull down some side street so I could fucking turn around.
Yeah, just yesterday when we were getting the liquor from the store.
Oh,
when we were
yeah.
walking out. I just walked straight past my car.
He was on his phone. He was like texting you or something.
Oh, okay.
He was on his phone texting or looking at something.
And Wayne didn't tell me. I walked past it, but he knew. He just kept walking next to me until I realized.
I kept walking straight, dude. I wish we could. We only got like 3 or 4 parking spaces down, like if that.
Yeah.
I would have gone to the end of the lot. I would have walked until we hit the highway, dude. I really wanted to see how far I could get him to go.
So yeah, I guess I very, very rarely.
And then have you had times where you feel, this is like weird to describe, where you feel the autopilot taking over, almost like an intrusive thought, and you have to go, wait, it's not time for that.
Oh, 100%.
This happened to me the other day.
Like when your muscle memory kind of kicks in,
Something
and you're
like
left
that.
to be
like an example
of it.
An example is the other day I was doing a load of laundry, and I spill a little bit of detergent on my hand. For some reason, my brain just went, thing that smells good detected on hand, time to eat it. And I started bringing my hand to my mouth to lick the detergent off, and I got really close. And I went, wait a minute, this isn't jelly. I was like, wait a minute. But my primal gut reaction was to just lick it off my finger. I literally started
awful.
pulling my hand towards my face. I was like,
that's
oh my
rough.
God, like something like that. Like, have you ever?
No.
Yeah, never like that.
Never like
I don't know.
What it all comes
maybe.
down to is like the autopilot shit really only kicks in for me is like if I'm driving and it's a super boring drive and it's just super bad highway
When he's
hypnosis.
piloting heavy machinery, when his brain shuts off.
Yeah, when I'm on my 15th beer operating a fucking backhoe. Then I go, wait, where am I? I don't have a job like this. But like if it's like a drive where I'm like somebody's in the car with me and you're talking, then it never happens. It's
Oh,
like
yeah. If
when
you're
I
by yourself.
like when I'm driving home from when I was working at the tinderbox, I would get on the moment I got on the highway to the moment I got on the bridge. There'd be times where I'd be like, okay, I just don't even remember what happened the last 50 minutes of me driving.
Dude,
And a lot of it's bumper to bumper traffic too.
Right. I'm just glad that every time I'm in a car with you, we're having a conversation which doesn't allow you to go into autopilot mode. So I can feel safe when I'm in the car with them.
Yeah. If I'm listening to music
But I
too
worry
or a
for you.
podcast, then it doesn't happen.
Wait, you sit in silence in your car?
Yeah, some days.
I think even the music, you could autopilot through the music, like it's music. You know what I mean? Like,
Depends on what you.
Even in the
into it you
music,
are.
like I
If
get
was
pretty
listening-
violent singing the music.
If I was listening to lo-fi hip hop and driving,
Dude, if I'm listening to lo-fi hip hop and driving, I'm falling asleep.
that's what I was gonna say.
driving a car in general already wants to rock
Are
me
you
to
saying
sleep.
lo-fi hip hop would keep you awake? Is that what you're?
no.
about to
I'm
say?
saying that would
Okay.
put me into the auto. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could go into a trance over that.
No, but for example, for us true believers, if Freebird came on in the car, there's no shutting that off. You're singing
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You're jamming out. The windows are going down.
The
The law is a suggestion.
Yeah, dude, everything is a suggestion after that. Courtesy, the law, everything. It goes right out the. I'm sorry, officer. Freebird was playing. Speaking of cars, you know what I seen the other day? I seen
Immediately forgets what he sees.
No, I saw a like one of those mail vans, like the old school ones, you know, like the Grumman LLVs, you know.
Yes.
But it was
It's just a mail
was far,
truck.
huh?
Kevin just shook his head no when he said
You said the name of the car, and I
Grumman
said no,
LLV.
and he said it's just a mail truck.
Like the
Yeah.
regular mail truck.
Like the ones that like
the ones we've been seeing since we were born.
Yeah, the ones that have been around literally since we're
the
born.
USPS uses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where the seat's on the wrong side.
Yeah, the little
Okay.
weird little white boxy van, those little guys.
Is that how they're all made? The seats on the right side, or
Yeah.
Yeah, it's for just, so the fat bastards don't have to get out when they just
I meant-
drive up to your mailbox.
was that car specifically made for mail
oh, yeah,
carriers?
yeah.
Okay.
It was absolutely specifically made for
Can
that.
you buy them as a civilian?
No, which is what makes this very interesting. The one that I saw it was far enough away to where I couldn't tell if it was painted gray or if it was stripped down to the bare metal. It was gray, and it had like a huge, like a fucking, like some kind of American Legion ass symbol on the side of it, like a big, I don't know what kind of symbol, but it was abso-fucking-lutely one of those things, and it was not being used by the Postal Service. Those things are obscenely rare to come by because
Yeah.
when they perish, like
They always like melt them.
they get destroyed. They don't go to auctions or
why.
whatever.
I don't know why.
I heard the reason why in a YouTube video one time, but I forget why.
But yeah, those things are all old as shit.
Yeah.
Like they stopped making them for the government in like 93.
Yeah.
So all of them are like early 90s or 80s. And
Yeah.
they're all still used pretty much. Pretty insane though.
Oh yeah.
Cool little cars.
There's like only ever been like 2 like official mass-produced male.
Yeah, it was before that. It was some kind of Jeep, right?
Yeah, there was a little Jeep.
So what? The other vehicles only women can drive them?
Shut the fuck up. There's only ever been 2. I think they're working on a 3rd one now.
Yeah,
Like an electric one or something.
probably.
Your favorite?
I hate electric shit. Don't get me started.
New Mustang.
Yeah, the new.
We've already been over
the
that.
new Mustang. Take your kids to soccer practice. No, you know who just picked up the new Mustang? NYPD. That's their new. That's to be their new patrol vehicles.
Wow.
Dude, I hate these kind of fucking notifications from Instagram. I got one saying that your dad
Yeah.
and Sean followed Walter's mom on Instagram, and then it just says tap to see their posts.
Yeah, I hate that stuff.
That's why I turn off notifications on everything.
Ooh, you're uninformed then.
That's fine.
This is a pretty slow rolling one today.
It is
Yeah,
a
I
slow
know.
roll. We're all still
Low
recovering.
energy. I feel fine. I just the energy is just not there.
Dude,
I
eat
woke
so
up
fucking
still
bad.
toasted, so
I'm just hungry as shit, dude. I've been hungry since like
Do we stop the podcast and go get water?
nah, we don't
No.
stop the podcast. Nothing stops the podcast.
We should stop the podcast
until we
and get
run
a
out of
snack.
ideas. That's what stops the podcast.
Okay, fair enough.
Thanks for doing that mid burp.
Okay, so the other day I went to my cousin's wedding.
have a book on that.
What?
Are you going to this idea here?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I know what you mean.
This
No,
idea here?
no,
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but no. The other day I went to a.
You have a book on this.
Shut the fuck up. The other day I went to my cousin's wedding, and when we get there, my dad was the last one to come in, and he spoke to someone. And he bumps into my cousin and goes, your dad, he doesn't have his pants for his suit. We're just like, what?
What's he wearing? Cargo shorts?
And my cousin goes, yeah. Apparently they got to the venue to set up everything, and he just was wearing street clothes. And he brought his suit with him. The dry cleaners never gave him his pants, so he was at his
rough.
He was at his son's wedding wearing a suit from the waist up, and then just jeans.
That's rough.
He didn't even have like a pair of black pants.
No.
Rough.
He was wearing street clothes and he planned to change into the suit.
Oh,
And
right, right,
everything
right,
was
okay.
bagged up from the dry cleaners,
right.
and he didn't open the bag until a half
was just
hour
too
before the
late.
ceremony.
Yeah. That's such a
It was the
shame.
most- and that is only like, it's competing for number one in my opinion for the number one like dress code violation of the wedding. Was my cousin who was getting married. Naturally, you get married, you put on a suit, which he did. But then, like when the ceremony ends, like throughout the night, it just kept getting. He kept losing articles of the thing. So
Oh,
the ceremony
gosh.
ends, and the tie comes off. No tie, okay, that's still pretty good. We're having the dinner, everything's still good. The first dance, he's still wearing the jacket and the shirt and all that. After the first dance and the dinner and everything, and the dance floor opens up, the jacket comes off. That's pretty normal. Jacket's off. He's got the shirt. All the buttons are on, and then buttons start coming undone. 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5. And he might as well not be wearing the shirt anyway. The shirt's untucked, and he's getting drunk. He's getting real drunk. He's a big guy, my cousin. He's drunk. He's all over the place, and he's got his shirt's coming off. So then he takes off the shirt. He's just wearing the undershirt and the dress pants and the dress shoes, and then he disappears for like 35 minutes, and he comes out, and he's just wearing a blank t-shirt and some athletic shorts that he just pulled out of a back room somewhere with the dress shoes still. Like at the end of the night, he was just wearing like athletic shorts.
Like gym shorts?
Yeah, gym shorts.
So a t-shirt, gym shorts, and dress shoes?
Yes.
Any socks?
At his wedding.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I wasn't paying that much attention, I would imagine. You just leave the socks on. That's how I want to get though at my wedding, man. I want to get fucking hammered by the end of it.
Dude.
I'm gonna keep my suit on, but I'm gonna be.
That's what everyone says
s-
before they drink.
True, dude. I would be a certified dude. I got to you know how at weddings when everything's at like one venue, there'll be like a little bridal room for the women to get ready.
Yeah.
Well, this place had one of those, and it had like a groomsman room. I don't know what you call it. Dude, I like peeked into that room. There was a little coffee table in there, and it was just littered with empty Miller Lite bottles, man. I know the best
Damn.
the best man gave his speech. He had like a little shit written down. But he just rambled on for what felt like a lifetime. And then he just kind of ended it with, yeah, I'm pretty messed up. I love these guys. Congratulations. It was really fucking funny.
I'm pretty messed up.
It was really fucking funny.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm probably just going to get married to Gene's.
Yeah, I
Bruce,
believe that. To be honest, I do believe that.
Well, if that's, what you want and it's authentic to you, which it is.
We've
There you
already
go.
talked about where we'd get married.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vermont.
I remember.
My family has larger sum of property up there, and you can do whatever you want on the property.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Is it like developed property or is it just property?
property.
Okay, it's just like a lot.
No, it's like a huge plot of land.
Yeah, that's what I just
they
said.
have a house and a barn.
Oh, okay,
Okay,
that's
that's
what
what-
I asked. Is it developed? Is there electricity? Is there a house? Is there
Yeah.
structures?
Yeah,
Things like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Does the law
Besides the
doesn't
two
apply?
buildings, that's it.
Can we kill people there?
Not my direct family.
Okay, that's not a no.
Hey, you're getting married to someone. How about their direct family?
He doesn't listen to this podcast.
If you
Can't
have
blame him.
Yeah, I know.
anyone you have a minor disagreement with, just tie them up in your car, drive them up to New York or
Vermont. Same difference.
Same way, and then you kill them.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea.
You know, I was saying it because at work, for those that actually listen to this podcast, I used to work in the tobacco industry, and I now work in the cannabis. And we sell 200. They're like juice bottles called a juice joint, and it has 200 milligrams of THC in it. And I asked my boss, I said, what if I drank that? He said, how's your tolerance? I said, low. And he went, it'd probably kill you. And I said, I'm going to buy a bottle of that. And the next time I go to a family function, there's a punch bowl. I'm just going to pour it in and stir.
Jesus Christ. I feel like
That's like arrestable offense.
I feel like I've almost never seen a punch bowl. I feel like that's something that's just in like TV and movies or something.
Well, like
My
some
family
people
does
have
it at
like
gatherings.
not
Really?
like not like a bowl. Like they have like it looks like that thing that Igloo makes for sports games, but it's made out of glass.
Yeah, I've seen those. I guess
It's got
yeah.
the spigot on it.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, punch bowls are real.
Yeah, they are
I've
real.
seen many.
Wayne is a punch bowl denier.
yeah. I don't believe in punch bowls. It's a plot by the government.
So speaking of resisting the urge to drug family members,
That was I touched that already. That was just resisting the urge to lick laundry detergent off my fingers. That's what I meant by
Dude,
that.
that is like the most cryptic ass talking point ever.
Yeah, I know.
Resisting the urges,
Resisting the
nothing
urges.
else. Like,
Resisting the urge to
to do anything.
shoot
Yeah,
John
to do
F.
anything
Kennedy.
in Minecraft.
in Minecraft. Well, he's already got shot in Minecraft, but
Yeah,
So what happened when you got your hair cut? I remember we were talking on Discord and you said, I'm gonna go get my hair cut. And then like 2 hours later I see pops up in our idea board, things you don't want to hear I was like, oh, I guess something fucking happened.
yeah. So I was getting my hair cut, and the I get it like buzzed for the large majority of
Yeah.
it. And the lady, she's buzzing me, and she moves around to the other side where things are gonna get a little more complicated. You know, I get it all the same on one side and faded a little bit on the other. So this side goes off without a hitch, and she gets around to the other side, and she starts going, bzz, and then stops, and then takes off the attachment, puts on a different one, bzz, and stops, and like and this is normal switching attachments for when you're fading up the hair,
Yeah.
but not with this level of speed. Like this, like real time. She switched it. Bzz, 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 bzz. Every time she stopped, she switched the attachment, and then on the fifth one, bzz, there we go. Like I feel like that is low on the list, but there's way worse things you just don't want to hear the person cutting your hair say. Like there it is. There, I was fucking up before, but now we got it.
Yeah, you put a lot of trust into these people.
That's like right up there with. Oh Jesus! Like there's things you don't want to hear when someone has scissors and they're fucking with your hair.
yeah, I have nothing to add to that.
Yeah, well, you don't really. Get
how
your hair
often
cut
do you
like
go
that.
to get your hair cut, Nick?
Depends. Right now, obviously, it's been a while, but my mom cuts my hair.
Okay. I would say the only thing I'd have to say that I don't want a hairdresser saying is fucking anything. Don't fucking talk to me. Do your fucking job. Cut my fucking hair. I'll give you a $20 tip. And then I leave.
$20 tip?
Yeah.
That's outrageous, dude.
Dude,
That- I mean, it's
Well,
your money.
I go in. I go
$20
in.
tip.
I go in. I get my hair washed by them.
Yeah.
They cut my hair and they wash my hair again.
Get your hair washed twice?
Yeah, to get I get it washed. That way, when they're cutting it, then it doesn't like fall in dust down the back of your neck. And then I have them wash it again. That way, it washes off whatever remnants of hairs are left.
I changed my mind. You are definitely gay at first sight now, though. You're definitely stereotypically. That's insane, dude. I would never. How much did your haircut cost? How much does the cut cost?
Like $20.
$20, dude. That's fucking crazy, dude. My haircut,
25.
My haircut with the tip is less than $20 every time.
Yeah, Kevin, you must be going to the place that like fucking.
That's a lot. I'll say that I agree with the like. If you want to get your like, I agree with the notion of having your hair washed. I'll wash my own hair though. I'll show up with my hair already washed. I'll get the shower, then go right to get my hair cut, and then afterwards, I'll probably. I might not get a shower again, but I'll just just rub my head real quick on the way out the door.
I get it.
That's a fucking lot, dude. That is obscene.
I don't.
What are you doing over there? You seem very.
I got a message from work
Okay, very nice.
just confirming schedule.
Dude, this is like certifiably the low everything podcast.
I can't think.
This is a really rough one.
But yeah, I just don't want I don't want my hairdresser to talk to me.
Yeah, I don't mind it that much if like as long as we've got something to talk about. I've had times.
I need to find a barbershop I can go.
There's the one with that
With
guy
the
who's
old
1,000
pole.
years old near where we live.
Yeah, I know, but then you say like you weren't a fan of him anymore or something.
It's fine. He just takes forever. There's a guy who he's like 90. He's like
And yeah, isn't he like a 90-year-old Polish dude?
yeah, he's like 1,000,000 years old. He moves like it and he acts like it. And he takes
How's he talk?
with a Polish like a
No, I mean like, what are his thoughts on things?
Oh, well, he talks politics. He goes, you believe this Joe Biden? I cannot stand this. That, like, if he's like he's a fucking old guy. He just talks about how much he hates Joe Biden, like every other old guy does. And
I'm surprised they even canceled this store.
yeah, well, you can't. He doesn't have like a big sign from the road. I told him,
Right.
That's what I mean. Like, there's no sign that says like barber shop.
Yeah, I
I
told.
didn't know it was there.
Neither did I until Wayne started going.
That's why I
there.
told him when I went in. I said, "You should really get a fucking sign at the road, dude. I've lived like where I've lived my entire life. I could walk to where this barbershop is.
Yeah.
I lived here my entire life, and I didn't know it was here until I got to age 24, dude.
And what did he say?
So, I forget what he fucking said, but yeah,
Ah.
I don't know. the place has to be like a money laundering front or like operating on fumes because there's just no fucking way.
Is it just the one guy?
It's just the one guy. I did get like 3 or 4 haircuts there, and that's the only guy I ever saw there. I didn't even see like someone
how
at the
the
register
fuck is
and
he
someone.
paying rent for that?
I
place?
have no idea, but he cuts good hair. It's just slow, and if there's someone in front of you,
It's hard to fuck up a buzz cut.
it's gonna be like an ordeal. It's gonna be a fucking. And the guy is old school. He breaks out the straight razor and gets
it does your.
the edges and shit. Like the guy, like
Wow.
he does really good precise work for a guy who's like 1,000,000 years old.
How are his hands? How shaky are they?
They're not shaky at all. He's perfect.
Say, does he break out the razor and you see his hands like this? He goes,
No,
"Oh,
no.
suck it." He heads to the back and
I'll
he just
take the safety
he just
blade.
yeah, he just finishes off a fourth of fucking Jack Daniels.
Yeah, and it just straightens him out. No, everything's fine. It's just he takes so long to do it. A pretty basic fucking haircut, if I do say so myself. And if there's someone in line ahead of you, forget it. You know what I mean? Just if there's 2 people, forget it.
Minutes wise, how long it take? Roughly.
I don't know. Too long.
45 minutes?
Probably like a half hour, 45 minutes. And,
That's a long.
and that's
time.
like he lives so close. It's so close
Probably
to
lives
where I
inside.
live. Huh?
He probably lives inside.
under the floorboards.
Maybe he could.
Is
I
there
don't
an
know.
upstairs or anything?
No, I don't think there is. It's,
Okay.
it's the whole like complex there doesn't have any upstairs.
Okay.
Can you go? Can you guys get?
He just got a bed in the back. That's it.
Yeah, hey man, if that's his system of living, then he probably that's how he operates. Then
Yeah.
he doesn't have to take home any money for himself. He
Yeah.
lives and works in one spot.
Next time anyone gets a haircut, you can go there and just ask them to be on the podcast.
Hell yeah, dude.
That'd probably be the
I'll
worst.
tell him. I'll
idea.
tell him. I'll bring the card table. We'll do it in the store.
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh, we could do it in the store. That would be hilarious.
Podcasting while we get our haircut.
Yeah.
Put it down. Someone write it down.
Dress code degradation.
That was I said it about the wedding.
Oh,
The only.
then I have something for that. Then.
What?
So when I went for my interview, I was talking to the guy, and then after he let me know that I got the job and everything, and I said, "What's like dress code?" Because I wear some pretty wacky shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I probably own 2 T-shirts that don't have a design on it. And during the interview, he was wearing flip flops, sweatpants shorts that he made himself because you could see where he fucked up with the scissors.
Yeah.
And a West Virginia University T-shirt.
Yeah.
And I said, so like, what's the dress code? And he said, don't look like me. So,
Don't look like me.
yeah. So I've worn my bowling shirts, and I haven't been told that that's not proper to wear.
Huh.
So I'm gonna keep. I think tomorrow I'll wear my Santa Muerte sports jersey and see what he says about that.
Your Santa Claus hat.
Yeah, my Santa Claus hat. So I can park Moy's car. This is a thing written down.
Yeah. Yesterday when me and Wayne got here, we were here before you. It's like I'm like a minute before you.
Yeah, I know. I pulled up and I'm like, you motherfuckers are already at my house. I need to still set up the basement. I gotta take a shit.
Anyway, but we saw you park and you just fucking hit the curb. And I was like, remember when he said he could park Moy's car better from the passenger seat? And he fucking hit
because normally when I pull in, I'll pull in at the mailbox and then just back in alongside the curb.
you cannot
It still doesn't feel that hard to just not slam right into the curb. Like
I don't even remember hitting the curb.
you hit the fucking curb.
When I was backing up, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You-
I thought you said when I pulled
No,
in.
you let me finish. You pulled forward, like you pulled like through your spot, arced out of it, and then back straight up into the curb, and then use that as a reference point to straighten yourself out.
Yeah, so Moy pulled up to my house and parked his car, and if I like got up high in the car, I could see the curb out
Yeah.
of his driver's side window.
Yeah.
And I said, "You're literally 4 feet away from the curb right now." And he said, "Well, what's wrong with that?" And I said,
What's wrong with that?
I said, put your foot on the brake. He puts his foot on the brake. I put it in reverse, and I grab the wheel from the passenger seat, and I turn it, and I say, let your foot off the brake, and he starts backing up, and we get ruddery again. And then I say, all right, put your foot on the brake again. I put it in drive. I turn the wheel again, pull forward. And then I go, how close is that? And he opens up the door, and he's like 2 inches away from the curb. I said, all right, that's better.
I've done that before, and I've like we have like a big driveway, and we have a lot of cars, and people have to get around each other and shit like that sometimes. I've pulled one of my siblings' cars out of the driveway with them in the driver's seat and me walking alongside the car holding the steering wheel. That's something that like they struggle with, is like just backing out of the driveway. Like, you know, sometimes you got to pop onto the grass or onto the sidewalk a little bit.
I park better backwards.
I park better drunk.
I thought you were going to say that. I thought you were going to say
No, I park better backwards than forward, I feel like.
that. How?
I don't know. I feel like I'm better at it than I am pulling in forward. Like you saw where I park at the tinderbox.
Yeah.
In that fucking
get used
corner?
to it.
Yeah.
You haven't seen yet where I used to park. I used to park in between the fence and the dumpster.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a spot. I just parked on the lawn.
Okay.
And anytime building management would tell me that's not a spot, I'd say,
Fuck
make
you.
it one then.
Yeah, week 3 of me talking about having a new car. Dude, parking that thing is so fucking easy. It's got like a million fucking cameras. It's got front camera, rear camera. It's got the side cameras. It's got the top-down parking view. Use it like, you know, a computer compiles all those 4 camera angles to make the top-down view and shit.
Yeah, but you park it the furthest away from everything now.
Yeah, I do.
That's the worst.
I strategically park away from people. I park next to curbs so that if someone does park next
It's
to
only
me,
gonna be on the one
only
side.
one person could ever possibly park next to me. I look and I make sure I'm not parking underneath trees, to minimize the amount of bird
Yeah.
shit and pollen that gets on the fucking thing. I'm officially that guy.
Yeah, some guy came to the shop one day and he was driving a Corvette, and I noticed that he had a bunch of little dents all over the roof of his car.
Jesus.
And I was like, what the fuck did that? And he said, my girlfriend tree out front of her house. And I
Oof.
didn't know
Yikes.
that it was there.
That's ass. How long was he fucking to accumulate that many fucking...
Well, he said that it did a bunch of dents, and then he said, well, it's already fucked, so I might as well just keep parking there.
That's a mindset, I guess.
Yeah.
Rough one.
It's like the mindset I have with my car. Once it got dented, like, sure, it got keyed the fuck out of it, but
Yeah.
it's already been
That shit was
it's already
so
been hit
fucked
by a
up.
fucking car, so what's it fucking matter?
There's something nice about like there is a freeing mental quality to having a car that's already fucked up. Like
Oh yeah,
like
100%.
when I had the
I wish I had my 94 F-150, dude, so bad.
when I had the Impala, rest in peace, it looked good, but it had a few little scratches, scrapes, stings, whatever on it. So if I acquired another one, it was just never the end of the world. It was like when I acquired another one and it was my fault, it was made me feel like a retard. But you know what I mean. Beyond that, it wasn't like, oh, I have to get this repaired.
No, I know what you mean, because now you got that car, and it's like anything that isn't perfect is gonna bother you.
Yeah, absolutely,
so much.
Absolutely.
I know the feeling.
It's
not fun.
I've officially. I went to the store the other day and I bought a pressure washer. I'm gonna be cleaning it, fucking drying it, fucking waxing it as needed. The whole fucking. I'm gonna be vigorously cleaning that hoe. I have a book on this. I don't know if you guys are aware. I have a couple books on it actually.
Yeah.
The human body language and just reading it and interpreting it and things like that. And as I said, I have a couple books on it, so I'm not gonna go crazy over here. But the one little fun fact about human body language is you can tell when someone is being deceitful with you in certain situations when you ask them how they feel about something. Sometimes like if I say, for example, Kevin, you want to come to Mission Barbecue? I know how much you love Mission Barbecue, and for some reason you don't love Mission Barbecue, but you don't have the heart to tell me that you hate it with a passion. You'll go, yeah, I'd love to go to Mission Barbecue. You'll affirm verbally, but you'll reveal how you truly feel by nodding your head no. You'll just do that.
Shaking.
Yeah, you'll do it subconsciously. You'll do it without even thinking about it. Now that you know about it, when you catch yourself doing it, you're going to do it. But the other day, I caught myself doing that. I was talking to somebody at work about something, and I was like, in my head, I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, this fucking guy's fucking killing me. And he said something like, oh man, you know what I'm talking about? And I went, yup. And I shook my head right as I did it. I'm like, damn, dude, it's like coming out. It's like, like consciously and subconsciously, I fucking can't stand this fucking guy. It was really fucking killing me. It just made me think about that. And there's like a ton of little stuff that you'll do with your body when you're talking. I could do a fucking podcast episode about that. Like that could be my version of Sean's comedy podcast.
Yeah.
But there's so much little stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know. That obviously you guys are like just less interested in the subject, but like
I think it's interesting.
Yeah, but just like, you know,
Nick staring into the void saying, this is interesting, looking at the ceiling.
Yeah.
This is one of those things where Nick says it's interesting.
Nick
this is an example.
Nick saying, yeah, this is highly interesting. He's shaking his head no.
I'm having such a great time.
I don't know. I'm just like, have you guys ever like seen yourself or someone else doing something like that?
If I did, I just don't remember.
Okay.
I'm sure I have.
I don't know. It's like a hyper specific.
I don't know.
I don't know what I expected
I'm pretty
from that.
truthful when it comes to that kind of thing. Like if somebody asks me if I want to do something I don't like it, I'm just going to tell them, no, I don't want to do that. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Pretty based.
Like Moy asking me to go to a K-pop concert. I go, nah, I'm not going to do that.
Nah.
He's like talking about his two friends, one of his friends wants to go to a K-pop concert in Philly, but the other one doesn't. And he's like, oh, but I can't go with just the one person. I said, why? And he said, well, it's Philly. And I said, you're right. You are very defenseless. And he said, that's kind of harsh to say. And I said, but it's fucking true.
Yeah, kind of true though. So what do you say we round this one out with some on the air planning what we're gonna do for next week in me and Nick's absence? We're just gonna skip one.
There's not gonna be an episode.
Is that what we're deciding on?
I mean, when else would we do it?
We'll do a double recording right now.
Dude, we don't have anything else.
Get the fuck out of here.
We're only at 50 minutes or whatever, and we're like out of shit. We can't do a double feature. I'll just cut this directly in half, break the flow of whatever conversation we were having at that point, and schedule it for when we're gone.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty funny.
That would be hilarious.
The two shittiest podcasts ever released back to back.
Me and Wayne will do a podcast on the airplane with my phone mic, and we'll call you. We'll call you in an airport and record it.
I was going to say, I guess you guys can't bring your shit. I was going to say, when you just...
I'm not bringing this to come.
No, I know. That's what I was going to say. You guys could just do an episode of you two and Sean.
True.
But we could. I'll pack my mic. I would do it.
No, we're not
doing it. Why not? Why not? Why not,
oh
bro?
Oh my gosh. I don't want to do that.
What do you use to record this?
This.
Nah, but like on the computer. When
Oh,
you-
just Audacity.
yeah, Audacity.
You have the
I don't-
Audacity?
yeah, you have the audacity to tell me I don't have Audacity on my laptop. I'll bring my laptop.
It's free,
We can
so-
we can go without the podcast mixer thing. I'm sure that's not very important. And we'll just I'll have to get like some
Sean
splitters.
doesn't have one of those?
No,
Oh. What's he use to mix his shit?
he's got way more primitive setup.
So you could use his primitive caveman setup.
Probably. We'll see. We'll see.
You guys could all share Sean's mic. Every
Yeah,
time
that's
someone
what we don't-
talks, everybody talks into the same mic.
Yeah, we would be doing that.
Yeah,
We'll see. Maybe we'll figure something
we'll
out.
see. That's what I say when I know something's not going to happen. That's what I like to say when I say yeah, it's never going to happen. I'll say yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, yeah, normally,
What was that thing you were saying about?
but there's a chance.
The book.
There's a chance. Well,
So you're
we'll
saying there's a
see.
chance?
Oh yeah, I'm saying
Yeah,
there's a chance.
I did want to discuss that because I have no idea what we're doing.
Yeah, probably
So,
nothing.
Probably
But
just skipping one.
It's
Probably.
just a slow week.
The gap week.
slowly.
I'm transitioning to a new job. We got pretty drunk last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just in a mood right
Nick's
now.
still drunk.
I'm
No,
Nick-
you're
Nick is-
hangry. You're still drunk and you're hangry.
He's
Yeah.
hangry and still buzzed from last night.
yeah.
Nick, I thought Nick was gonna kill a guy when he found out his hoagie was deceased.
You should.
I was
you should
going to.
for Twitter post the picture of the Kraken bottle on top of the on-air sign.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I think that might be it.
You think so? You
Yeah,
think
I
that
do.
could be it?
I do. I think it
do
is.
you honestly think that's it? Though?
Yes,
Like,
Kevin. What the fuck are you looking at?
The bottle of Kraken. I'm looking at the design on it.
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
Nick, you need to get a bottle of Kraken tattooed on you.
No, I don't.
You
American
need that. You were the
I
Kraken.
can't drink it
Yeah, but you were the number one.
What makes you think I can after that?
because you don't get sad when you drink it. When I drink it, I get sad. I don't.
Nick gets violent.
I do not get violent.
Yeah, dude. Nick got violent.
Oh
last
fuck! I
night.
forgot we're still recording. Fuck.
Whatever.
I just did like a
What
4-second long burp.
Okay, guys. As always, thank you for listening. Wherever you're listening to us, subscribe, follow, favorite, all that good stuff. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcast, and Overcast. We're on Twitter and Instagram at Uncut Takes. Tweet at us, comment on the photos whenever they're up, all that good stuff. Thank you for listening to the worst podcast ever, and stay uncut.